Now, after sitting down and chatting with Katelyn, we had to get her into the kitchen to show off that delicious cake that she mentioned, the Tiramisu
Crunch Cake.
It's got crunch, y'all. Katelyn, so good to have you back in the kitchen. Did you miss us? Did you miss
of course
the
I miss,
Expresso kitchen?
But I watch you every morning, so it kind of feels like you're there anyway.
We're family, we're family. Okay, cool. Take us through this amazing recipe that you've got going on.
So remember how I said all about the flavor. So
Yes.
this cake, although it's not, you can see it's not perfectly frosted, I wanted to show you that even if you're not good at frosting, even if that you're not good at like flowers and all the Gucci magogs, that's a word.
The bells and whistles.
Yes, that you can still make a really, really beautiful cake.
Yeah.
And I love that we show off the layers.
Okay.
So what I did was I made a very simple sponge. The recipe for this is literally one bowl, which is my favorite kind of sponge.
I love it.
You chuck everything in one bowl and you just mix it.
Stunning.
Done.
I'm about that life.
So then we bake it in layers. My one on the blog is really like high. It's 8, because I think bigger, go big or go
Bigger
home.
is better, so like it goes up till about here?
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. I'm about that life.
Yes, exactly. So there's the sponge, which everything in one bowl, bake it off. And then I always like to level my sponge so that you get that nice square.
Nice.
Then in between that is a cocoa crunch, the crunch part, which is like a rubbly, chocolatey mixture, which is flour, butter, I've used some cocoa powder in there, and just bake it off. You rub it together, bake it off, and that gives you this textural difference, which I think is so important in a cake.
Yeah, it is.
And then the most important part, you can't have a cake without frosting. So I've got a delicious frosting. We've already creamed the butter together and the icing sugar.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to add I'm using the Lancewood mascarpone, which is my product. So you have to use a Lancewood product in the recipe, obviously. And don't forget to, when you photograph it, put it in the picture to prove that you used it. So I'm going to use just pop this in here. Be sure that it's
so gorgeous and creamy.
It has to be at room temperature.
Yeah.
And you can see, I don't know if you know, but my new husband is Italian, and he always says to me that the mark of a great mascarpone is that it's white and not yellow. And this one is snowy white, so we know.
Yes.
So you're just going to mix this together until it becomes a beautiful frosting.
Yeah.
It's really nice and luscious.
Very nice.
And then my sort of secret to having a really, really moist cake is to make a coffee syrup, any syrup really. So just 1 part sugar, 1 part water, and then flavor it with whatever you like. And then I brush it onto the cake.
Oh, wow.
And this will, even if you've overbaked the cake, it will rescue it, and it will make sure that it's luscious and moist.
Yeah, and that's what gives that tiramisu its pièce de résistance. It's that coffee flavor in there.
Exactly, and it needs to be strong espresso.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I've just layered it into, you take a cake tin with some parchment paper around so you can give it a collar, so you can stack it high. Stacked it up like that, and then I'm just going to finish it with some frosting.
While you're finishing it off with some frosting, if you want to be able to do this cake yourself, you can SMS the keyword cake to 33728. We'll gladly send you your ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this yourself. Look at how quick and easy it is, and I like the fact that you mix the sponge in a bowl, all the ingredients in one bowl, and you're good to go. The nice thing is that we are taking it one step further. So you already are having the benefit of getting involved in the Lancewood Cake-off competition. You stand a chance to win that amazing New York prize worth 150,000 Rand. But when you enter, there's a little bit more incentive. Lancewood, in partnership with KitchenAid, is giving away a KitchenAid artisan mixer to anyone who has submitted an entry in the 2018 Lancewood Cake-off competition. Now, to enter, all you have to do is tell us, if you were to win, what is the first cake you'll bake with your brand new KitchenAid artisan mixer? I mean, come on, this is a possible one right here.
Versace for your kitchen.
It's Versace for your kitchen. Okay, so let us know on Expresso's Facebook page, and be sure to make sure that you've entered the Lancewood Cake-off to be eligible as well. It all goes together like a beautiful, beautiful relationship. New York, this mixer, this cake, it's awesome.
I know.
It's wonderful.
I cannot wait to see what the winning cake is. And so this is my winning cake.
This is your winning cake.
But again, I just want to prove to you that you can make a beautiful cake. You don't need to be a cake decorator. Just enter your favorite cake recipe. It's delicious. Yeah. And
once again, flavor.
Yeah.
Katelyn, thank you so much, my
And
love.
your pleasure.
Okay, do we get to eat it now?
Of course, cake for breakfast is a
Cake
thing.
for breakfast!